And now,
Sundance TV presents the next 10-minute episode of State of the Union. Presented by Sprint.
switch today.
This program contains strong language. Viewer discretion is advised.
Really? When there's nothing wrong with your arm? Where did you get it from, anyway?
You can buy them online.
And who signed it?
Kids.
But there are loads of signatures on there.
Yeah, they were at it for ages. They were making up names, trying out different autographs. It turned into quite an educational exercise.
Oh, you're a marvellous father. They'll be able to forge anything now. So if you bought it online, it clearly wasn't a spur-of-the-moment decision.
Next day delivery.
So you thought about it yesterday?
Yeah. Day before yesterday, anyway.
So 2 days ago, you were worrying what to say to Kenyon about your arm?
We told her that I'd broken it. I haven't broken it.
She'll be relieved to hear it.
But we cancelled the session because of
Just
it.
tell her it was badly bruised.
It is badly bruised.
Show her the bruising.
It's internal.
Kenyon must feel like the bloody Prime Minister. There's a plan and a goal, but she's firefighting all the time. You run away, you fall over, you pretend your arm is broken when it isn't. I mean, we never get anywhere near the actual marital problems. You do know that I'm going to walk in there and tell her that the cast is fake, don't you?
What?
Well, why wouldn't I?
You'd grass me up.
You haven't been arrested. It's a marital therapy session. We go in there and we tell the truth. Otherwise, what's the point?
But we don't have to tell her the truth about everything. I mean, if I had an STD, would you want to go in and talk about that?
Very much so, yes, seeing as I haven't given it to you.
Yet.
Show me.
To be fair, I'm not the one who slept with someone else.
Look, if I had given you an STD, then yes, absolutely, we should be talking about it. It would be a big deal.
Okay, STD is a bad example. But what if I had hurt my penis in some way? Would we go in and talk about that?
If you wanted to talk about it?
I wouldn't.
Okay, but what if you hadn't hurt your penis, but went in to see Kenyon pretending that you had?
Why would I do that?
Well, why would you put a fake cast on your arm? What's the difference?
Because I didn't tell her that I'd broken my penis.
You can't break your penis.
I'm perfectly well aware of that. I told her that I had broken my arm. You know, this is a big moment for us.
Explain.
You need to choose. Are you with me? Are you with her?
I'm not going to play that game.
It's not a game. Are we a couple? Two against the world, or aren't we?
Two against the world.
That's what marriage is to me.
You just made that up because of the cast. Where do the kids fit in?
I'm against them most of the time.
Well, I'm not.
Okay, fine. Then the four of us against the world.
That's family, not marriage.
You know what I'm saying.
I don't think I've ever thought it was the two of us against the world.
Huh. Okay. Well, now we're getting somewhere.
What has the world ever done to us? We're hardly Romeo and Juliet.
Oh, go on. You're in a hole, keep digging.
Well, how is it a hole to say we're not Romeo and Juliet?
Well, it's not very romantic.
So in your fantasy, we're two love-struck teenagers whose families don't want us to be together?
Well, obviously we're not teenagers, but there's the age gap.
4 years.
And the art-sciences divide. Sort of a modern Montague Capulet kind of thing. I mean, it's subtle, but it's there. A very faint whiff of, ooh, how does this work? Or a doctor, him a music critic?
First of all, no, it isn't there. And secondly, you need more than faint whiffs. The Montagues and Capulets stabbed each other. They weren't whiffing faintly.
Granted, there was no stabbing, but there was family pressure. My mother didn't want me to marry you.
She warned me off.
She warned me off?
She told me that I was way too good for you, that you were bloody hopeless, and that I would end up leaving you. What did she say to you?
Exactly the same thing.
That you were too good for me.
Have you met my mother? Of course not. But that's not the point. The point is, I said to hell with her and I married you anyway. Us against the world.
Us against your mother, anyway. The rest of the world responded with pleasure or complete indifference.
Would you honestly say that you're on my team?
Of course I'm on your team. I support you for a start. That's what you do with teams, isn't it?
That was a low blow.
Saying you support someone is a low blow. I want you to do well. I worry about you. I love you.
Well, what's the well doing there? What function does it serve?
It was just, I hesitated.
Why?
people hesitate. Hesitation is a thing.
You hesitate when you don't know what to order at a restaurant, not when you're telling someone you love them.
Love is a bigger deal than ordering a pizza, surely.
If you're 16, maybe, not when you're married.
You know why you hesitate when you're 16? Because you're scared you're going to look a fool. It's not because you... Well...
More welling. Well this, well that. Well, it's fast becoming a very dangerous word.
It's not because you have doubts.
You have doubts.
Don't you?
No.
That is a lie. How can you not have doubts? You don't want to sleep with me. We spend half the time arguing. You seem happier with other people than with me. I suppose my well was meant to indicate, you know, underneath it all, I love you.
Underneath it all?
Yeah.
Great.
Well, I think you should be happy with that. I mean, you know, to be honest, you're lucky there's anything still there.
Well, let me ask you this. How would you feel if I left you for someone else?
Well...
Fucking hell.
God, you really don't like considered conversation, do you?
I noticed you didn't ask if I had met someone.
Have you met someone?
Well...
Oh, very funny.
Why aren't I allowed to consider?
Well, because either you have or you haven't, and I don't think you have.
Oh, no, there are lots of grey areas.
Such as?
Online dating.
You know you actually have to go out to do online dating, don't you?
No, you don't. Do you? I thought you did it online.
Well, you talk to someone online and then you meet them.
Oh.
And you haven't been anywhere that I know of.
You don't know what I do during the day.
Well, no, but if you had gone out to meet someone during the day, that wouldn't be a grey area, would it? You would have met someone. Would you like to meet someone?
Not really, no. I mean, where would that leave us as a matter of interest?
Are you asking about an open marriage?
God, no. Is that what you want?
No, it's not what I want. No, if you met someone, you would be moving out of this marriage and into a new relationship.
Well, how about you?
Well, I suppose that's the fantasy, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah, I mean, you know it is. It's, you know, the fantasy is when you've been married for a few years and everything's gone off a bit. The fantasy is you come home and your partner says he's met someone else and is moving out.
I don't suppose that's everyone's fantasy.
Oh, it is, believe me. Is it yours?
Well...
That'll do.
Can I leave my cast on?
Oh, what the hell?
Thank you. Oh, shit.
Oh, we're late.
You're right.
Oh, hello.
Hello, you two.
Hello.
How are you?
Oh, hello.
Hi.
Yeah.
Good.
What happened there? Oh, yeah. Bloody snowboards.
Oh, God, where have you been snowboarding?
Well, just, you know, all over, really.
Oh, we haven't seen you in ages.
Stay for a drink.
We can't.
Another time.
Wait, you're not going to the cinema, are you?
Yes.
Well, then we're all right. We've got 20 minutes. That's for the trailers, not the film.
It's useful to know. That's good. Yeah.
We're not actually going to the cinema.
No, we're not.
Oh.
Oh.
But we do have an appointment. Sure.
Yeah. Oh, well, we'd love to see you sometime. Maybe you could come around for supper, or we could meet you halfway for your dinner.
Yeah.
Yeah, lots to catch up on.
I can see
Lovely.
you're in a rush.
We must
so-
seem very rude. There is a good reason for it.
It's marital therapy. And you know how therapists are if you're late.
Oh, no.
Afraid so. Spot of infidelity. Not me. Anyway, we best be off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. Bye.
What the fuck?
I'm sorry, I panicked. I didn't know how to break off the conversation.
I cannot believe you just did that.
No, me neither.
Throw that stupid thing away.